And a developing story tonight at 7. On a judge's orders, the Broward School District has released dozens of pages of documents regarding the confessed Parkland school shooter.
Broward Schools says the documents prove the district provided Nikolas Cruz with, quote, significant and appropriate services. CBS 4's Carrie Codd is live in Fort Lauderdale with more. Carrie.
Yes, we're going through the document. It's a 70-page document with large portions of it detailing specific information about accused school shooter Nikolas Cruz being redacted or blacked out. We simply do not know the specifics of those portions of the report, but there are a couple of important things that we learn. One is that the report found that school district employees did not follow state rules when Cruz requested to rejoin the ESE, or Exceptional Student Education Program, just a few months after he revoked his consent or involvement with that program. The ESE program does provide specific services to unique students who need those particular services. Now, also in the report, we're going to show you on a full screen what it says, that in one of the unredacted portions, it says the school district adhered to procedural and substantive requirements when implementing this student's exceptional education program, except for 2 specific instances. Now, the report indicates there were a couple of times during Cruz's 16 years in the school system where staff did not follow those Florida statutes. There are several recommendations that the report lays out for changes moving forward. And in court today, an attorney for Cruz told a judge that he felt the report was self-serving for the district and should not be released. Meanwhile, a judge said that with all the redactions, there didn't appear to be a solid reason to prevent the release of the document.
It's a whitewash, and I think that it is a disservice to the public to be able to put it out there, and it's intended only to absolve the school board of its responsibilities.
There's nothing in the redacted report which would pose any threat to the administration of justice or the defendant's right to a fair trial.
Now, a lot of the information in the report is giving you an idea of how things work in the school system, how this report was generated, some of the specific guidelines to how the school district handles certain types of students. So a lot of the language is really specific to the educational program. What I can take away after reading all of this is that a lot of the recommendations focus on the sharing of information within the school district and also increasing training for specific employees within the school district. The district released a statement late today. It says they are pleased with the overall review and are reviewing their policies and procedures in order to implement these recommendations in a timely way. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Carrie Codd, CBS 4 News.